Black billionaire Darius Cole had built an empire so vast that people whispered his name with a mix of envy and awe. But after a suspicious car crash left him hospitalized, he made a decision only a man with everything to lose would dare. He pretended to remain in a coma to hear the truth about the people around him. Lying motionless, eyes closed, he listened as business partners visited with forced sympathy, each one sliding closer to his bed to whisper their real plans. One wanted to take over his company, another hoped he would never wake up, and a third even suggested forging his signature to move millions. But then came Nurse Eileen Brooks, the quiet woman with warm hands and a soft voice who had cared for him every day. Darius had noticed her kindness long before the crash, but nothing prepared him for the confession she made when she thought he was unconscious. Sitting beside him, she gently adjusted his blanket, sighed shakily, and whispered, "Mr. Cole, I don't know if you can hear me, but I need to tell someone. They're lying to you. Your accident wasn't an accident." Darius forced himself to stay still as she continued, her voice trembling. She admitted she had overheard two men in the hallway, his own board members, discussing how they had sabotaged his brakes to eliminate him and seize control of the company. But that wasn't all. With her voice barely holding together, she confessed something even more shocking. She had fallen in love with him long before the crash, admiring the way he treated staff with respect, and how he quietly funded the hospital's children's wing. "I know you'll never feel the same," she whispered, her fingers brushing his hand. "But I couldn't let them hurt you again." That was the moment Darius could no longer maintain the charade. His fingers twitched, then his eyes slowly opened, startling Eileen into gasping. Weak but determined, he whispered, "Tell me everything." Shock melted into relief as she realized he had heard every word. Within hours, his security team stormed the hospital, arresting the conspirators before they could flee the city. But Darius's next decision surprised everyone even more. He requested Eileen as his private nurse during his recovery, not just for her bravery, but because her confession had awakened something in him too. As the weeks passed, their bond deepened, built not on wealth or power, but on truth, courage, and a moment of vulnerability beside a man who pretended to be asleep. And when Darius finally walked out of the hospital, he didn't leave alone. He walked out with the woman who saved both his life and his heart.